Hey, have you ever had one of those days where you just don't want to talk to anyone? Like, even the idea of having a conversation feels exhausting. Not because you are angry, not because something happened, you just don't have the energy for it. Maybe your phone buzzes and instead of replying, you just stare at it. Maybe you see a call coming in and you let it ring. Maybe someone asks you to hang out and you just don't feel like it. Sounds familiar? Yeah, same. And you know what? That's totally okay. But for some reason, a lot of us feel guilty when this happens. Like we are being a bad friend, a bad family member, or just antisocial. But the truth is, taking time for yourself doesn't make you a bad person, it makes you a human. Let's talk about why we feel this pressure to always be social because let's be honest, the world kinda makes us feel like we have to be available all the time. Social media, for example, you open WhatsApp and boom, everyone can see you are online. You post a story on Instagram and people assume you are free to chat. You don't reply to a message and suddenly someone is like, you left me on read. Like, bro, sometimes I just wanna scroll mindlessly without having to engage. Is that even a crime? And in real life, it is the same thing. If you are quiet, people ask, are you okay? If you skip a hangout, it's why don't you wanna come? If you take too long to reply, it's did I do something wrong? No, dude, I'm just tired. Why is it so hard for people to understand that sometimes you just don't have the energy to be social? Now, let's break it down. Think of your energy like a phone battery. You wake up in the morning, you start with certain percentage of charge. Every conversation, every interaction, every social event, it all drains that battery. Some people, especially extroverts, actually gain energy from talking to others. They charge up by being social, and that's great for them. But a lot of us, talking to people drains us, and if we don't recharge in between, we burn out. And here is the thing, when your phone battery is low, you charge it, right? You don't feel guilty about it. So, why do we feel guilty about recharging ourselves? If you keep forcing yourself to be social when you are running on 5%, guess what happens? You don't just get tired, you get irritable, overwhelmed, and sometimes even emotionally numb. Your mind is literally telling you, hey, I need a break. But what if people don't understand? That's the tricky part because let's be real, not everyone gets this. You ever had a friend who just doesn't take I need space as an answer? Like you tell them you are not in mood to talk and they are like, no, tell me what's wrong. Or you don't reply for hours and they hit you with, you have changed. Bro, I'm just tired. Here is the thing, people who truly care about you will respect your space. The ones who take it personally, well, they were probably just using you for emotional convenience. Now, I am not saying to ghost everyone and never talk to your friends. Of course, communication is important. But if someone constantly makes you feel bad for needing space, you might want to ask yourself, do they really respect you? Or do they just want your attention? Now I know what you are thinking, okay, but what do I say when people don't get it? Here is what works. First, be honest but simple. You don't need a whole speech, just say, hey, I'm feeling really low energy today, nothing personal, I just need some time to recharge. Second, don't over explain. The more you explain, the more people will try to convince you otherwise, keep it short. Third, don't apologize for taking space. Saying sorry, I just need some time alone makes it sound like you did something wrong. You didn't. Instead say, I need some time alone today, no apology needed. Fourth, let people know it is not about them. If you care about someone but just need space, a simple, it's nothing personal, I just need some time for myself can clear up the confusion. Now let's clear up a huge misconception. Being alone does not mean you are lonely. A lot of people assume that if you spend time alone, you must be sad or isolated, but actually, some of the happiest people I know are the ones who enjoy their own company. Think about it, when you are alone, you get to recharge without distractions, do things you actually enjoy, think clearly without outside opinions, focus on yourself. Being alone is not something to be fixed, it is something to be embraced. And honestly, some of the best moments in life come when you are by yourself, doing your own thing, feeling at peace. If you ever feel like you don't have to energy to deal with people, listen to yourself. You don't have to be available 24/7. You don't have to reply instantly. You don't have to say yes to every hangout. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. It's okay to step back. It's okay to prioritize yourself. It's okay to recharge. Because at the end of the day, the most important person you need to take care of you is you. So the next time your social battery is running low, don't feel guilty about putting yourself on airplane mode. The world will still be there when you are ready to come back. And when you do, you will feel refreshed, recharged, and at peace. Take care of yourself. You deserve it, honey.